just wanted to sit down, have a little coffee chat, although I've got tea here, and just chat about thoughts on having a healthy body, a healthy mind as we head into the new year. So if I haven't met you before, my name's Heather. I run Fit Mama Real Food, and I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 4, I'm a group fitness instructor, a nutrition coach, and I love food and I love all things health and wellness because I have just found it so impactful in my own life and also those that I coach and help. And so I just love talking about it. I love sharing my thoughts, discoveries, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna have just a coffee chat, a tea chat, grab your favorite warm beverage. It is chilly outside. I've got my cozy sweater. I got some cozy sweatpants on, something warm, and I'm just excited for us to have this conversation today. So I wanna start out first by talking about New Year's resolutions, what it means to have a healthy body, what it means to have a healthy mind, and what that's going to look like going forward into the new year. I'm going to share all of this about me, so getting personal with you guys, and then just some ideas to help inspire your own thoughts as you head into the new year. But I love to take a minute to just talk about New Year's resolutions, and I just want to know, are you into making New Year's resolutions? Is it something you've done in the past? Is it something you love to do? I think that the new year is a really great time to reevaluate and set goals. I don't typically set goals like you would typically see with a New Year's resolution, like I'm gonna lose 20 pounds this year, or I'm gonna pay off a lot of debt. I typically like to use the new year for planning the new year for my business, which is totally not related to New Year's resolutions, but I like to get this big picture of like, what are my goals that I want to work towards this upcoming year. But like I said, I think the new year is a great time to reevaluate. And so if that looks like you want to make healthier choices throughout the year, have that in your mind. What is that big goal? But then break it down into what lifestyle changes do I need to start implementing right now. It can be before the new year, so that you can get to those goals that you're wanting to get to. So a healthy body, what does that look like? What does that mean? What does that mean to me? So for me, a healthy body means a body that I can move and I can feel good in. I have energy. I am not having discomfort so that I can enjoy my life. I love to exercise. I'm a group fitness instructor, if you didn't know, and being in the group fitness room leading classes is such a joy filler for me. And I didn't get to teach for about 1.5 years thanks to the pandemic, but I am back, and I did not realize how much I missed being in the group fitness room. It's honestly made my home workouts less motivating because being around people working out brings me so much joy. And that goes with a healthy body. Is I want the ability to move my body, which means that I need to move my body so that I can continue to move my body. It is so true. Use it or lose it, with flexibility, with your strength. If you're wanting to be able to do something, you need to just do the thing, and you're going to progressively get stronger, more flexible, have less pain, be able to walk faster, move better. And it all starts with just doing the thing, because then it becomes easier. Your body gets used to it. And it's just this beautiful ripple effect of better and better. A huge thing for a healthy body for me is my energy level. I am a high energy person and I like to keep my energy up, but I definitely have moments when I'm tired. I'm a human being, and there's definitely times in my cycle that my energy is just lower. And I love that I've been able to understand my cycle a lot more, to understand why the week before I start my period that I am irritated, less patient, I'm really tired, I'm not enjoying my workouts. And it's so powerful having that information so that I am not just thinking, what's wrong with me? Why am I tired? Why don't I want to do these things? It's just my body saying, I need to slow down, I need to chill out. And then I find after a week or so, my energy is back up and I'm going and doing all the things I want to do and creating and just living my best life with my energy up. But my high energy comes because of all the healthy habits that I implement. Exercising, making sure that I'm getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night, making sure I'm super hydrated all the time, making sure that I am eating foods that are serving me, that give me energy, instead of foods that don't serve me, that take my energy away. That comes back to maintaining a good blood sugar regulation and having balanced meals all throughout the day. So each of these individual healthy habits really do make an impact in your overall wellness. So there are many roads that we could go on creating a healthy body, but I want you to think about these different areas and how are they looking for you, and just start with the basics. Are you getting enough sleep? What does that look like to you? Do you feel great with 7 hours of sleep? Do you need 9 hours of sleep? Reverse engineer. When do you want to wake up in the morning, and what time do you need to try to go to sleep? And what that looks like for me is I am up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I love to try to be asleep by 9, which would give me 8 hours of sleep. But honestly, it's somewhere between 9 to 10, so I'm in that 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and that works well for me because I'll wake up on my own at 5 and I feel refreshed. But again, how much sleep each person needs is very personalized. Are you drinking enough water? That is such an easy one that we can fix and incorporate. Start your day first thing. Get a big cup of water. Fill up a mason jar so it's right by your coffee if you go to the coffee first thing. And drink water before any coffee. Think of your coffee as your reward for having gotten hydrated first, and then throughout the day just continue to try to stay hydrated. Are you eating balanced meals? We have another video here talking about how to build balanced meals, so I definitely recommend checking that one out. But make sure that you're eating enough protein. You've got fat to help you stay full, and also carbohydrates to help energize and fuel you. Fruits and vegetables, getting all that color in, but again, making sure that we're eating balanced, not just going towards one macronutrient. All of them have importance. And then again, moving our bodies. Movement will give you energy. Find exercise that you enjoy to do and then continue with it. Have a friend come along, go to a group fitness class, take a challenge for a month to just get your body moving. So while a healthy body is so important because it's a foundation for just how we live our life, a healthy mind is just as important, because you can do all the wellness things, but if you're stressed out, if you're unhappy, if you are just sour and angry, you're not going to be reaching your full wellness potential. Some things that I like to do to help my mindset is I start my day every single day after my water and I grab my coffee, is I start with a morning devotional, and it really just connects me to a quiet moment where I'm diving into the Bible. It's like this quiet moment that I can do a little prayer, but it really just centers me for my day, so I don't just jump into work right away. I give myself those 5 minutes is all it really takes, but because it's such a short amount of time, I have been consistent with it. Some things I also incorporate, not every day, but maybe a few times a week, is journaling, but not journaling that I'm going to keep it. This is journaling and then I crumble it up and I throw it in the garbage. It helps me to just process any frustrations that I might have, and I love that when I take a pencil to paper, the thoughts that I don't know that I'm having, they just come out. It's like magic, and that's been really helpful for me to let go of things that I might be holding on to. Something else I do every day is sharing 3 things that I'm grateful for. Most of the time I'm oversharing this on my Instagram stories. Sometimes I write it in my planner. Sometimes it's just in my head that I think about things that I'm grateful for. And I have found that this practice that I have done for probably about 2 years now, again, it's so easy so I can stay consistent with it, has changed my mindset so much in just how I view what I have, my desires, and just feeling so thankful for all the little and big blessings in my life. But you know, when I first started my gratitude practice, it was easy because I could just you know, list off all these kind of bigger things that we had. But then, you know, when you're a few weeks, a few months into it, you really have to get nitty gritty. Like, I am thankful for the hug that I got before Holland went down for a nap, or just little things, because there's always these little moments that kind of slip by, but when we take a second to just be grateful for it, then we can really fill our hearts with a little more gratitude and thankfulness. So those are my top things that I do for my mental health, for my healthy mind. But exercise, even though it's for my body, is also for my mind. I find that when I do not regularly exercise, I just am less happy. Exercise makes you happy. It gives you happy endorphins. And so while the first benefit would be for my body, it is almost as important for my mind, which I have found. So if you are in a bad mood, move your body. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to get out of your head, get into your body, and process through what you're going through. And of course, I feel like I can't not mention going and talking to someone, a therapist, a trusted friend, your spouse, your partner. Talking with somebody to help process through what you're going through can be so helpful in just understanding and getting a little deeper into what might be going on. Okay, if you are still with me, cheers from my ginger tea. And here's my homework for you. I want you to pick a goal for yourself. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution, but just something that's been on your heart that you are wanting to work towards. And then I want you to see in a healthy body section, you know, what wellness stake, point, road, whatever you want to call it, what habit do you need to improve? And then also in a healthy mind, what area needs some help? What do you need to incorporate to help get to that wellness goal that you have? I want you to write that down. If you're feeling like you just want some extra accountability, leave a comment down below, and I want to know what your wellness goal is and what kind of support do you need to get there. And if you've been looking for some extra help, some extra accountability, or just some extra information and support, I do individual nutrition coaching virtually, so I will leave my information down below if that's something that you are interested in learning more about, getting in touch about, and seeing what that looks like to have a holistic nutrition coach that you can work with. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell button so you don't miss any of the good things that we've got coming up in this new year. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to be back again soon. Bye.